Hi you guys, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and there is a swap on Ginger's Corner, a Psalms swap. I think it's Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, and you are to make a layered, well, 10 layered embellishments, and it should include a heart. So here's what I'm thinking. I've not done one of these, and honestly, I don't do a lot of faith-based scrapbooking. However, I am making a bunch of faith-based cards, so I figured the things that I get in, I could probably turn into cards too. So I have this little Kiwi Lane template for little hills. So I figured a little green hill. I have a sheep die, which I think is real cute because the Lord is my shepherd in there, and I could put a heart, a stitched heart on it, kind of layer the lamb here, and then I have this from May Made It. It says do not never fear. It says never fear, and it's though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall not fear, for he is with me. And so I thought that might be cute. So this is multiple components. 1, 2, 3 major components. I pulled some scraps out. I've got some green scraps for the little hill. I've got some purple scraps for the hearts, and some white scraps to make a whole bunch of these little lambs. And I'm doing the simple lamb version. You can add flowers and other stuff on here. I'm just doing a little simple lamb, and I'll do little white eyes on there. Let's see what I can do for the eyes. That's real cute. So we're just gonna, that's what we're gonna do. So let me go cut some stuff, and we will assemble some things together. Okay, I've cut most of my pieces except for the sheep, but I do have 2 little sheep ready to go. Just do their little eyes. So let's assemble. I'll assemble one with this pattern set and one with this. I was a little worried. This is embossed paper, so I didn't know if it would stamp well. So I just did a test here, and it stamps really pretty well. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I think you have to be pretty forceful just to make sure you get through the embossing. So let's assemble. I'm gonna start by inking. I do want to ink everything just to help tie everything together, since I'm using some random scraps, if you will. And that also gives a little dimension to everything. I'm going to start with just regular adhesive here. And I do want a little bit of this edge to show so that it's very clearly a hill. And then let's get him on here. Let's see. That's really cute. And his head. I want to make sure I have room for the sentiment here. I need to scoot them over a bit. I can do that by moving this up. And the little sheep down a little. I like that, and that way his head is protected there. No, I'm going to use VersaFine Clair for this, so we get a nice crisp. Excuse my head while I do this. All right. I think that's pretty cute. So that's number one. Let's do another. Some of these are different widths. I just was a little bit trying to use the scraps that I had. So everyone is not going to be exactly the same, and that's okay. So for Ginger's Corner, this is a specialty swap, and so it's 10 items. The normal monthly swaps are 8 items, and it's usually any 2-layered embellishment. That's brown. Where's my black one? There it is. A 2-layered embellishment. So inking and cutting, or multiple layers like this. So there's lots of different ways you can achieve your layers. Plenty of room on this one. I still kind of like them here. Let's see if we can get him. So as I said, each one's not going to be exactly the same. Let's see if we can get this to, or oops. Oops, I touched it. I am not a neat scrapper, y'all. I get stuff everywhere. All right, and that is number 2. I've got some sticky on the back here I need to erase. So I think those are pretty cute little embellishments, and people can trim them, cut them, shrink them, incorporate them however they like. So I'm going to make the rest of these, and I'll close out the video with a look of all of them. Well, I have finished a couple of changes that I made. I used my white gel pen for the little feet. Oh, that needs a little glue under it, it looks like. And I added some little purple gems to each one. So here's 10 swaps ready to go. I'm going to put my name on the back of them, and I'm going to put them in the little 12 by 12 paper envelopes that we make and send in with our swaps. So please give this video a thumbs up and go over to Ginger's Corner and see if you might be interested in joining one of our swaps. Thanks a lot, you guys.